because we always, as guys, we always compete with each other. That's why we trash talk all the time.
Of course.
You know, but girls get discouraged like a lot easier.
True. Yeah.
So, and they don't have as much competitive desire, but when there's the outliers, you can see they're really good.
Well, if you look at little girls play, right? When boys play, they play sports. They play something where there's a winner and loser. But when little girls play, what do they play? Hopscotch, jump rope. They play games where there's no real decided loser or winner.
Yeah.
You know, patty cake, weird shit like that. So, you know, there's definitely outliers that are competitive, right? Especially, and I've noticed when they have a dad that's competitive. Hey, I'm going to put you in sports. I'm going to put you whatever.
Yeah.
Then you get a couple girls that are competitive. But most, I agree with you. They're not.
From what I've seen with girls in gaming, they'll start from a boyfriend. So the boyfriend's playing games online. She's like, you know what? I'm the closer to my man. I'll learn this game. What happens sometimes, though, like what he's saying, just random, not always happens, but the girl becomes good because she's trying to prove to her boyfriend she's the one, and she'll try to outgame him, even though she really can't.
Yeah.
But you never know.
That's Angie. She trash.
Oh, lame. But that's how it happens, bro.
How dare you?
What I'm saying is that the wife was impressed because every time she died, she's like, oh yeah, my bad, I messed up here, and I'm like,
accountability.
Yeah. That's what
accountability.
Yeah, that's one. What did you say was a girl?
Does she have a dad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's what it is.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes, so I was saying, I think girls can be good, but I think that it requires to rewire your brain to take self-accountability. I mean, a lot of dudes also suck because they're like, this is my teammate's fault.
Yeah. No,
Let's go down the route of streamer girl. What does that entail?
The issue that I have with streamer girls
Titties. Sorry.
is that maybe they will start with the idea or the fact that they want to show that they're good. What ends up happening is they end up sexualizing themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
To just put it that way.
A little bit?
Well, sometimes a lot.
Yeah.
But
he's being nice.
I'm just being nice. Yeah. And then just you started off as streaming because you wanted to show how good you are, but now you just drop that, and all of a sudden because you're sexual, because it's just a money thing, realistically.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of simps on the internet, just the way it is. And they monetize it. I can't blame him because when there's a seller, there's a buyer, right? Or when there's a buyer, there's a seller. Sorry.
I'm trying to think, like these big girl streamers, like a Pokemon, whatever. Did they start playing video games first, or were they just like thoughts from the beginning?
I think Pokemon's story is that like she had a boyfriend that was playing an online game, and she just wanted to match him.
Okay.
And she became a player because of that.
All right. So, because I'm trying to think in my head, like I'm trying to think of like a big female streamer that actually plays games.
You know who I heard about?
And is good, and I can't think of one. Can you think?
There's one in Overwatch. There's one in Overwatch.
Who?
Aspen. Her name is Aspen. Nickname.
You know,
she's good. She's been rank 1 many times.
Okay.
She's competed against me as well.
Shout out to her.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out.
What is she? Is she a support player?
Yes.
Okay, I know who you're talking.
And I can't
looks
say.
like an emo chick, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and I don't think from what I've seen, she never sexualized or anything like that. She's playing very well.
Yeah.
It's like probably the only. Yeah,
if it's the girl that I'm thinking of, she can sexualize herself. If it's who I'm thinking of.
Try to say something nice.
You watch her, right? Okay. Yeah, she ain't hot. Okay, never mind. That's fine though. Hey, that's actually better because then people respect her skill. Because like, okay, she can actually play.
I do.
So okay, fair enough. What was I gonna say?
But wait, a big
talking about the
misconception is that a girl needs to be attracted to have viewers. No, that is not true. You can be the most like average.
If you're
girl.
good, yeah.
No, I'm talking about the sexualizing thing.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can be
yeah,
the most average girl ever, and you
True.
have a bunch of simps just watching you.
True.
Because they get no attention outside.
Yeah. Pokemon's average as fuck. You know, my buddy John from I Like Dating, he always used to say Twitch is the land of 6s and 5s, and I always thought that was funny because he's kind of true. Like, so some of these girls, like if they showed up to Miami, you wouldn't even notice them. You'd be like, what the
Well, from what I've heard in the streets, they've said that guys prefer the girl next door.
You're right.
So the OnlyFans explosion, the streaming explosion is because the girl next door is there to talk to them. And for once in history, they're responding.
Yeah.
So like it's like possible through, on the online world. So I think on that level, it makes sense.
Obtainability.
Yeah, there you go.
Obtainability.
It's a dream that may come true. Maybe one day she might just pick me. But
another thing too that's interesting when like these streamer girls, like they never reveal if they have a boyfriend or not. Have you noticed that? They never ever do that.
True.